Okay, I wasn't expecting this to be this easy to put together. This showed up in two medium boxes, and I had it fully set up faster than I thought I would. The brand did send this sofa to me, and I wanted to walk through the whole process with you, from opening the box, putting it together, and then actually sitting on it to see what it feels like. When I opened everything up, it was all packed really well. Nothing damaged, nothing was missing, and everything was labeled clearly. That already makes a big difference, because sometimes furniture can be a guessing game right out of the box, especially when ordering online. And putting it together, this was one of those setups where things just made sense. Everything lined up the way it should. I didn't have to force anything or redo any steps. No special tools, nothing complicated. And we were able to do it without it turning into a whole project. I'd say probably about 30 to 40 minutes tops. It was super easy. Once it's fully put together, it actually looks really nice. It has that clean, simple style that works in a lot of different spaces. It doesn't feel bulky or oversized, which I like, especially if you're working with a smaller room. The fabric has a soft feel to it. It's not rough, it's not slippery, it's just comfortable. And there's a little bit of a chenille-like texture to it, which gives it a nicer look up close. It doesn't look flat or cheap. The cushions are more on the supportive side. You're not sinking way down into it, but it's also not stiff. It's kind of right in the middle ground where you can sit comfortably without feeling like you're stuck in the cushions. The instructions did say, because the cushions were shipped in a vacuum-sealed bag, to allow up to 72 hours to fully fluff out. And while I was sitting on it, this is definitely more of an upright sit. It's not one of those deep lounge all-day sofas where you sink back into it, but for everyday use, like watching TV, visiting with someone, or just needing extra seating. It does really work well. I actually think this is one of those pieces that makes the most sense in a smaller space, like an apartment, a guest room, maybe even an office or second living area where you don't want something oversized taking over the room. It does give you enough seating without feeling heavy in the space, which is something I always pay attention to, especially if you're trying to keep a room feeling open. And for the price point, this is definitely more of an entry-level Loveseat, but once it's put together, it doesn't look cheap. It has a clean, modern look that feels a little more elevated than you'd expect. So overall, it's easy to put together, looks good once it's set up, and it's comfortable for everyday use. Nothing complicated, nothing overdone. Like I said, it just works. If you've been looking for something simple, clean, and easy to set up for a smaller space, this is one I'd at least take a closer look at.